If you're in the Kansas City area and you've got anywhere from 1 to 10 acres of overgrown property, thick brush, cedar trees, or invasive growth taking over your land, forestry mulching could be the fastest way to reclaim it. Whether you want better access, cleaner trails, more usable space, or simply want your property to look maintained, again, we'd be happy to help. Watch how the mulching head stays low to the ground here. We're grinding down saplings, vines, invasive brush, and smaller trees all the way to ground level to create a cleaner finish. The tracked machine also helps us move through uneven terrain while keeping good stability and traction. What we're doing first is working from the outside in, slowly pushing into the tree line while the mulching head grinds everything down, right where it stands. Instead of cutting trees down one by one and hauling brush piles away, this machine handles everything in one process. You can see our operator lifting the mulching head up into those lower cedar branches and brush pockets. That allows us to clear vertically as well as ground level, opening up visibility and usable space without damaging the larger healthy trees around it. And this is what makes forestry mulching so efficient. We're not leaving behind giant piles, burn stacks, or debris fields. Everything is being processed into mulch immediately and spread naturally back onto the soil. Now, as the machine starts moving deeper into the overgrowth, you can really see how dense this area was before clearing. Thick cedar growth like this can completely take over a property over time, block access, choke out sunlight, and make the land feel unusable. We were able to get up into the lower tree branches and knock a lot of that overgrowth down, push everything back, remove those shrubs along the property line, and open this entire area back up. This backyard had several overgrown bushes, and the perimeter was starting to push into the usable yard space. The customer wanted it opened back up, cleaned up, and made easier to maintain. Using our forestry mulcher, we were able to knock everything back, mulch the material on site, and leave the yard looking clean in just a couple of hours. Compared to traditional cutting, dragging, loading, and hauling, forestry mulching can be a much faster and more efficient way to reclaim overgrown areas. This project was completed for the customer for $1,500. As you continue watching the machine work through this section, notice how quickly the transformation happens. Areas that looked completely overgrown start opening up almost immediately, and you begin getting that clean, park-like appearance back. You can also see how much more visibility and usable space the property has now compared to before. Areas that were once thick and overgrown are now accessible and easy to maintain. Now here's what you can expect your property to look like after the cleanup is finished. You can really see the quality of the mulch left behind. There are a few bigger pieces here and there, but most of the material is processed down nice and small. We leave the mulch on site because it protects the soil, helps hold moisture, reduces erosion, and slowly returns organic matter back into the ground as it breaks down. The mulch does not need to be hauled off unless the customer wants a lawn-ready finish. But for grass seed to take, we need to thin or rake the mulch back so the seed makes direct contact with the soil. In Missouri and Kansas, the best time to seed cool season grasses like fescue is usually early fall, and you do not have to wait years for the mulch to disappear. Just make sure the seedbed is opened up and not buried under a heavy layer of chips. Forestry mulching will disturb a bit of the lawn surface, especially in heavily overgrown areas like this, but the end result is a massive improvement in both appearance and usability. And because we're using a compact tracked machine instead of large excavation crews, the process is usually much faster and more cost-effective than traditional land clearing methods. If your property is overgrown and you're ready to make it usable again, send us a message or give us a call at 816-6087-8034. A free quote, and let's turn your overgrown land back into something you can actually enjoy.